Trying to eat as fast as I can. Give me like another minute or two. Suppose I could do this. Put myself on later. We have to log in with Miss Lyra. I don't remember where we were. I think we went back to the Waking Sands, and Alphino just got, like, his ego pumped up by the people who stayed in Crystal Braves. Hero, go back on your couch. I need my cat to make me some money. He won't. Okay, so if I take this, we went through this last time too. I want to keep my sprout. I don't want the thingy. I'm gonna decide later. I like being a sprout. Sky, okay. We have to go here. Ethernet. Alright, almost. Is it up? Okay. I'm pretty much done with dinner. Just wipe my face real fast. I made myself some chicken wings. I know they're so bad for you. But they're so good. Cause like, just so tasty. Everything that's so bad about them makes them so tasty. Like the fat and the skin. fine. I've been stuck in my teeth. That's why I'm like not talking. Sorry, I'm trying to see what it is. I have a toothpick, but it's not working. Sorry, this is what happens. I'm trying to like rush through dinner. Oh, so one of my coworkers, this has nothing to do with dinner, I'm just thinking out loud. And my coworkers is going to Hawaii, like today, tomorrow. And he'll be back on after Thanksgiving. So I was like, if I give you money, will you bring me back chocolate covered macadamia nuts? He's like, okay. So I was like, oh cool, here's a 20. So I might have that in a week or two. I told him if he couldn't fit it in his bags, it's not that big a deal. Just taking advantage. Gotta love it. Alright. Woo, we're good. And look what I have. I have roasted walnuts. So those are just delicious. Anyways. That's my dessert. Ooh. So sleepy. What? I'm awake. No, that's how I feel most days. We've been working on a second vessel while we perfected the prototype. Don't worry, they'll both be able to handle the winds you're expecting. I need to, like, sneeze. Or at least, you know, wipe my nose. I forgot about this. Do we want to do both of these? I like playing in the dark. Am I in the dark?
18 months and I get more FF14 content, hooray.
Sorry. Here we go. Thank you, Timbit. Not bad. 18 more months and you can get final more content, hooray! Alright, we'll just cut that section out of the YouTube video. Not bad. Okay. Steven Nivian? What do you want? Venture types, yeah. What do you want? Welcome to the Skystone Manufacturer, where miracles are born from aether, metal, and imagination. From cannons to ballistas, we develop and manufacture a range of weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders, but we are also accepting of students who wish to take up a firearm and learn the techniques of the machinist. What say you? Oh, no. Nope. Punt them short stacks? You mean like, oh yeah, the shorty people. Lyra, how in the seven hells do you do it? I was just about to send for you. We have but this moment completed the manic... I was trying to adjust this so it'd be closer to my face. First test flight. A few minor adjustments and she'll be ready to go. While we see to the finishing touches, you will want to pay a visit to Four Temps Manor. A dragoon by the name of Estinian was looking for you. I thought he was supposed to wait. Later around here, once we matters up, leave the boys to apply the finishing touches and go see your friend. I have friends? Okay. Alright, we got here. Sweet. Yeah, so there might not be any, WoW raid streams for a bit. I'll do more tomorrow. We'll talk about it on Friday. There's some drama that happened, apparently. I know nothing. Just that there's drama. And a good portion of the raid team has left. So, whatever. Or stepped down or something. Don't worry, Randy. I'll make content out of it. It'll be dramatic. Well, go sit. Now. There you go. You fulfilled your obligations to the Ul'dahs, then. Mistress Tataru has been keeping me apprised of the situation. Once I learned that these mana cutters of Master Garland were nearing completion, I saw no reason to tarry in the mists. For the present, Nidhogg seems content to remain in the Eyrie, plotting his revenge. Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? Might this not be an apt attempt to unfold our plans to Sir Aymeric? I think we have kept him in the dark long enough. I thought the plan was to try and truce with the dragons. I don't really remember, though, because it's been so long. What happened to Lady Iceheart? I know that we, like, she figured out that, like, what she was trying to, like, her life was a lie, basically. Alright. I'm trying not to talk with my mouth full. We're gonna get voices, or do I have to talk?
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
Ah, the moment has come then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the mana cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The area is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphinaud's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Iceheart taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus, you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source. Victory will be hard won, even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Just
Lord
the one.
Commander, no.
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
There are others.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to remain here, Lord Commander. What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury. You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Oh, he's getting dressing down.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Well, my friend, would seem I have discouraged the last of the volunteers, and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
I feel like 10-person dungeon thingy's coming on. When are we gonna rescue Menphelia? I have pricked Master Alphino's pride, I fear, but I have been less forceful. The boy would have insisted on had I been less forceful, the boy would have insisted on accompanying us to the Eyrie. Do not think me blind to his talent. With a few more campaigns under his belt, I have no doubt that Alphino would make a fine field commander. But one does not practice on an adversary such as Nidhogg. We shall be hard-pressed enough without the added worry of carrying a novice. I think I have some crazy allergies right now. Into the Eyrie. Estinian is eager to set forth. Okay. We have tarried long enough. Let us call upon Master Garland and take possession of the Mana Cutters. Alright. A lot of back and forth. Walking, that is. This is how lazy we're being. Okay, I get it. Nope. Ooh, they probably all have dialogue. The moment is at hand, Warrior of Light. Oh, I guess you won't find any loose rivets. We triple-checked. Oh, guarantee. Never mind. These little beauties are our pride and joy, and now they're yours, so be careful with them, eh? Lyra, old friend, the cutters are ready when you are. The finer adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end. Which means you can get where you need to go. I tell you, these little beauties will tear through that wind barrier like a cement drill through cottage cheese. That sounds very messy. And that, my friends, is a Garland Ironworks guarantee. You have our thanks. Come, warrior of light, the dreadworm awaits. The area is now accessible. A new duty has been added to the duty finder and duty support. Alright, can we do this with AI? Heck yeah, NPCs, let's do it! They look like Y-wings from Star Wars. These animations are so strange. I shall melt your flesh and turn your bones to ash, wicked immortals. Okay. Please tell me this isn't a flying dungeon. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, that's right. I'm having to remember all this again. Wait, can we do holy? Holy! But we want to put hots on people too. Regen. Oh yeah, we can also do this. Yeah, we're just doing nothing. Area, yeah. It's a dungeon, I guess. Nothing over there. pager. Look, I'm doing a dungeon or duty, whatever. Apparently, I expected this to be like a raid thing, yeah, or at least like 10 people. But apparently it's just a dungeon. Although I'm not exactly sure what we're doing in here, like what we're gonna do. Cause like, aren't we trying to do like a preemptive strike? Yeah, this one's a dungeon. Yeah, I was just surprised for this story. It felt like it should be a raid. But then again, like, WoW sometimes does huge things as dungeons. When you would expect them. Just wait? Oh dear. Spoilers. Sort of. It's like the big bad. Nidhogg's the big bad. No spoilers? Okay. I mean, just wait. There's plenty of raids coming my way, or whatever they're called here. Rangda. The dumb name. Oh, I should probably heal myself. I'm trying to remember all of these things. No splooters? So I have like arachnophobia mode on in WoW. So everything's just crabs. Oh, missed what I said? In WoW, there's an arachnophobia mode, and it turns all spiders into, like, crustaceans, so crabs, lobsters. So no spooters for me there. I feel like you need this. How are you not dead? Okay. Where's the loot? There. How do I compare? I thought it was tab. Or not tab, shift. It's not working. Okay, we'll do it that way. Selected item. It looks like an upgrade. That's an upgrade too. Okay. AI does all the work, I get all the credit. What? How are we supposed to... What are we supposed to do? Jump? Tell chat. I didn't do anything. All I know is that we might not have a raid team. Like, that's all I know. Is that the shot caller has left, and several people have left as well. I don't really know anything else. I haven't asked. Figure it'll all come out eventually. We have a meeting, we have a guild meeting tomorrow. Like, a couple people have, like, either left the guild or left the Discord. Kind of hard to tell what. I don't want to be the new shot caller. I want to be able to do school, which means I can't spend a lot of time prepping for a raid. Hi Bella, yes, I am back on Final Fantasy on Wednesdays. We started last week. So I lost a couple of VODs to time. I didn't move them to YouTube fast enough. So some of them have been lost. But I'm also like way behind putting them on YouTube. I just didn't do a couple. Like they're there, but like not released. But yeah, this should be a Wednesday thing again. Which is nice, you know, a little bit of variety. It took us a while to figure out what was going on again, because I don't remember. I do know that we are welcoming Ul'dah again, which is good. I know they've changed the pronunciation to like Ul'dah or something like that. This way? No, this way. Yeah, I remember the voice actor. I don't like how they changed the pronunciation of some of the words. It's annoying. Because I already know them a certain way, and I want to keep saying them a certain way. They're not Americans anymore? I know, they're... Well, weren't the old ones, like, Americans pretending to be British? Back this way. A lot of them were folks. Wait, the new ones or the old ones were from Critical Role?
Your guard is down.
My guard is down. What is this? Like Mortal Kombat? That sounded very Mortal Kombat. I don't know who Sam Rigel is. I never got into Critical Role. I know that was part of like Felicia Day's like thing, and then it split off on its own. Because it was like wildly successful. He's from Critical Role. And I think that's like the only thing left of like Geek and Sundry, right? Like for the most part, like it just kind of stopped, which is kind of a bummer. I liked Felicia Day's like what you call it, the flog, and when she would play with her I was just like, did we do a second boss? She'd play like video games she wasn't allowed to play as a kid with her brother. What was it? Co-optitude? That was really fun too. It's kind of like living vicariously through her because like I also wasn't allowed to play a lot of video games growing up. And so like there's a lot of video games that I wish I could have played. But didn't. I never was able to. Oh, that's fire. Okay. Taste my axe. Oh my gosh, so much health lost. No, 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 that was supposed to be on me. Oh my gosh.
Your guard is down.
I remember this one from the thingy. We're supposed to go off to the edge, right? Oh, no, that was like indicating a knockback. Oops.
Taste my loss.
Oh, Estinian's with us. I just realized that. We're halfway through this dungeon. And I'm like, oh, hi, Estinian. How come you don't do good damage? Da 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 da. Casting. Nope, 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 not exit game. Nope, nope. Choker of casting. I don't know if that's an upgrade. A lot more vitality and what else? These are for like casting. With stop points? I mean, I don't know what the stop points are. I usually just upload the VODs. Oh, hello. Except that I missed a couple. I didn't transfer them in time. So I think there's like 3 that are lost to time. Okay, that was unnecessary. I feel like they added more mobs when that went down.
Your guard is down.
Why is he telling me my guard is down? Oh, is that Estinian saying that? That makes sense, which is why I'm like, why are you saying that? Don't be weird. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I just wanted to see it. Can you imagine, like, actually being here, being like, every time I move, some of this keeps collapsing?
Your guard is down.
Like, how distressing do you think that would be? Okay. This is Earn Scroll. I did not need to do that. There. Hola! Oh no, lots of holies. Oh my gosh. Where'd you all come from? No. No! There's a round 2 now. We're just gonna keep doing holy. Over and over again. Maybe regen, and then holy. And then this thingy. Did we do it? I think we did it. There's a gauntlet. And we didn't even get to loot from it? Whatever. Defeat Nidhogg. Okay, here we go. We're probably not going to defeat him. He's going to be like, oh, I take my eye back. And then it leads off to the next series of quests. And then we have to go find him in his lair and kill him in a raid. That's my prediction. Noted. Okay. That's just what I'm gonna guess happens, because it's a dungeon. And this is a big baddie. You don't defeat big baddies in dungeons. You defeat big bad- Ow! What the heck? Okay, what do we do? Nope, nope. Ah!
Know your folly.
Yeah, I assume we should get out of that. Ow? That wasn't marked. Holy. We're just going to holy when we don't know what to do. Go stand next to someone at holy. Leash Drake, Ollie. I mean, these guys seem like tragedies. You know, like the name weirdness. Alright, did we do good? I'm gonna say no.
Taste my loss. Taste my loss.
Yeah, sure. Where's the one where I can like put the ground heal? Did I die? Bye. Where's the and like the stupid pose? Okay. So he just ran away. Not quite was that what I was expecting. I got earrings of healing though. I guess equip. Vitality crit down, but more mind and more piety. Okay. Eye level go up equals good. Yeah, well, some of them are like eye level 1. Thou wouldst use mine own eye against me. Time hath done not to dilute thy kind's depravity. I have not forgotten thee, dragoon. Mine essence claimed thee once, and shall do so again.
ends here.
Hi. Take his other eye. It's right there, just take it. What just happened? Did he just, like, disintegrate? Did he get the other eye?
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
We're gonna echo. Or get back one of our crystals, you know. Why'd we skip one? Oh, heck yeah, 2 eyes.
They are ours, Lord Ul'dah. The eyes of Nidhogg.
The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain.
That's not Justinian, is this a memory?
We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Ul'dah, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord.
Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him? I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, it is plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
Oh, okay, how did Hug get his eye back then, if he had two?
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory, only to lose a king?
Oh, good night, Timbit. I'll see you next time. Sorry we haven't rescued Minfilia yet.
We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Sorry, my face is like really red right now because it's been like
Not I.
sunburned basically.
My oath was to Lord Ul'dah and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
We four, then.
Forton, Hylanat, Dirander, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded? You have borne witness to history, to the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Ul'dah, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, He gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Ul'dah took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull? Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
I had the same question. Just saying. My other question is, why won't my tune button her shirt? It's kind of annoying. And probably very uncomfortable.
Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Okay, so I don't remember what Hraesvelgr first told us about it. Though Nidhogg is fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and the stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. Okay. The mysterious eye. With Nidhogg fallen, none save Hraesvelgr remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. If Iceheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. Oh, when are we going to be able to fly again? Like, I don't know how we tell, right? It's one of these things. Character. It's not achievements, right? No. I might have to Google this. What do you call it? Aether Compass. Aether... Final Fantasy... Collection? It's in the collection tab. Okay. That's duty, logs, oh, Aether Currents, is that it? Alright, we're just gonna go this way. Okay, here we go. What are we in? Churning Mists. Okay, we're missing... 3? It's QFR. Aether currents. What are we in again? Sorry, excuse me. Can we take a chocobo? Zenith. Okay. Churning mists. Okay. Main story, main story, main story, main story, main... I don't know. Whatever. How do we tell? It's like this has... Oh, there's a better way to tell, like travel aether currents. I think there's, okay, so there's one like over here we have to take. And roadkill, which is somewhere from down here. Okay, okay, roadkill. We have to do that one for one. Hide your Moogles. Right, that one. Into the area we just did. So 1, 2, the bathing bully. Okay, 3. Those are the 3 we're missing, apparently. Anyways. She has scarce moved since we last Pardon. Freysberger's confession will soon shake her from her stupor. 'Twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Freysberger to mourn the death of his king in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the dragon-saw war has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. 'Tis time we learn the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warrior of light. Impotent mortals, ever seeking to bury old wrongs under new. I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Twould seem thou hast uncovered my secret. Aye, unto the blinded Nidhogg did I yield 1/2 of my strength. Are we giving the eye back? Where'd the other eye go? Oh, are we going to find out? Nidhogg, what hath befallen thee? We are undone by covetous mortals. They did take Ratovsker's eyes and gut their appetites upon her essence. Glut her. Okay. Slain is she then. What madness hath unmade our peaceful accord? Did I not warn thee, brood brother? They have ever been untrustworthy creatures, the short-lived Elysian. But thou wert enchanted by thy mortal maid. Thy folly hath cost Rataskor her life, and me mine eyes. O my beloved Shiva, how swiftly are thy kin made bestial by their appetites. Freysvelger, 'twas thy blindness that did invite disaster into our lands. Surrender thee an eye to me, and let that be thy penance. Nidhogg. They bested me once, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single eye to enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their line. Yield to me thy strength, brood brother. Did he have a choice? My vengeance is begun. Thou hast borne witness to a scene from my past.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Ul'dah had dealt the worm a killing blow.
When my brood brother did appear before me, bloodied and blinded, his life was all but spent. He demanded half my vigor, that he might exact his revenge upon the mortals who had wronged us.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
The peace my beloved so dearly desired had been shattered by her own kin. Their treachery claimed my brood sister's life, and my brood brother's reason. Thinkest thou thy fits of indignation will move me to remorse? Go, mortals. Take your unruly passions and leave this place. Your presence here spelleth naught but misery. Were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would slay you where you stand. Woe betide you should the bond we share ever weaken. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what just happened, but we leveled up. And thus did betrayal beget unending vengeance. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, we have to accept. We want healing. Okay. Thou he lifted not a single claw. 'Twould seem that Reisvelger wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us.
Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain.
One of the houses must have the other eye. They must have betrayed Haldreth.
In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, warrior of light. The people must be saved from themselves.
You love Estinian.
I would join you.
I like his voice.
There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
One of the houses has to have the other eye. Or maybe it's him. He looks creepy.
Has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault. And the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then.
It's the Archbishop. Yeah, the Archbishop has it.
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment.
Yeah, I'd honestly forgotten La Habrea and like these people were a thing.
It is time for the bringer of light to die.
But isn't this what's his nuts from the Scions? The guy that we think's good, but he's not. Laha Braid. No. Oh. I can't keep track of them, all the twists. But this reminds... Let's see. He was the one I fought with Ultima after Ultima, right? The one in Thancred's body. They took, yeah.
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for further bloodshed.
My lady!
She is come.
What?
Hear me, brothers and sisters. The war is ended. Nidhogg is no more. Aye, it is so. This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low.
But why doesn't the Azure Dragoon dress in azure? Isn't azure blue? Why is he in crimson?
The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace.
You get a little more about that if you do the dragon quest? Okay.
But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe
Are they going to, like,
our
attack
swords
her and kill
go
her?
in
I
peace.
feel like they're going to. That would be very anime.
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Okay. Let us see how long this piece lasts. About 30 seconds. That was rather too close for comfort, but would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. Okay. I confess, I was more than a little dismayed to see in the company of the Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Lyra? Oh, Lady Iceheart's on our side now. Blah. And beg pardon, you traveled to the Turning Mist together along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Aymeric must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Aymeric to Four Times Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Lyra. Very well. Lyra and I shall await you there. Okay. Running, running, running. Again, we're gonna be really lazy and take this Aethernet shard one exit over.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question.
I mean, yeah, it's true. You want to unite people, you give them a common enemy.
Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
You need a king, then. Need the king back.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him. That which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it. Even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
What?
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Well...
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Okay. That's what everyone has to say. Have no fear, Father. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. I promise you, we shall prevail. Far it be for me to criticize a man for his blind idealism, but he might be at least have pretended to consider another course. Humph, of all the people, he should know better. But if we must risk the fortunes of our house to bring this truth to light, then so be it. But are you truly prepared to do this, to face the heavens ward in battle if you must? And we've already talked to him. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. The Scions, duh. Scouting. We can't really use any of these, so we should just go with the one that's prettiest. Which I think is this green one. Or this one. I think it's the green one. Yeah, green one. Options change? Nope. Alright. There's a lot of cutscenes. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our back, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Fortemps and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. Ask Lady Iceheart. You speak of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broomy? 'Twas these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Amaric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphino, and I would have you and Lyra reach out to them. As a Temple Knight sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries, and make our case. My thanks, Estinian. Will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Lyra, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Alright, right. We'll just go where this tells us to. Foundation. This one I'm guessing? Up. It would seem that the Forgotten Knight was spared the worst of the earlier chaos. Lyra, Alphino, gods, I've been worried sick. It's good to see you. And you, Tataru. How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gilbernal and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey? You're not serious. What was Sir Amaric thinking? I mean, the way you talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I heard rumors of the people you're looking for. I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if I ever heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below. Right. And down we go. Ouch. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all dogs down here. Okay, let's run. It's control, I think. Uh-oh. Hey, what's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Yeah, they don't like us. At first, people here were a bit standoffish, but with a little effort and a lot of parley, I managed to make plenty of friends. Not a single shred of information, just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataro's ears are as sharp as ever. Frustrating though as it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people in the room, why not go and see if Gilberno knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. And we can't go in here, right? We have to go, like... have to go in something. Okay. Nope. I honestly just jumped on that to see if it would hold me. I feel like there was an easier way we could have gone about that, but oh well. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Lyra. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by the highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction, but to do that, I need you to do something for me. It so happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? I suppose. So you're Gilberno's errand girl. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Got your bloody herbs. Well, you gonna hand them over or not? Yeah. I just ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Alright, we get to pick a pretty one again. Ooh. I like. Not as much. Nope. I like this one. But that doesn't match any of the other outfits we've been building. Like... this would. Or this would. Do that. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hertha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another. I forgot. Anyway, it would be a shame if she didn't try to get this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Thanks, dude. Deliver the twice mulled wine. Interesting. So, like, you make mulled wine by, like, heating it in spices. So does that mean you use double the mulled or do it twice? Yes, I am Hertha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? No, but I have this. The wine is cool after its first mulling and allowed to sit for a fortnight before mulling a second time with fresh muslin bag of spices for delivery to one Hertha. Okay, that literally answers the question. I know this smell. That is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation, what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, it is not an uncommon occurrence, but it was with her. Made it so much... Well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. Hi, Paul. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Interesting. So is that Sir Amaric's mama? Gods, it feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah, sup. It's been a long time, maybe because I just was so busy with WoW for a while. And life and other stuff. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, and then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Yeah, life's always crazy. Gilbert's face is a mask, but beneath it you sense something old and bitter. Was he her daughter? Was she his daughter, I mean. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldo, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the room. A man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. Are you your errand boy again, Gilbernot? He's just downstairs. You've been doing questies too? Nice. Nope, I think we messed up. Oh, okay, here he is. Halone's blessing be upon you, miss. A gift for me? Mostly unlock stuff as well. Nice. The scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember the day she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flown in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mist. So the child was a girl? That's it, Amaric? You got new mounts. Nice. New mounts are always fun. So we jumped. But I think the opening's over here. So we don't have to like completely run in circles. She was a remarkable woman, Lyra. After everything she was forced to endure, she remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us, and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Lyra, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. I don't know, I'm kind of dumb. We'll let the game help us find her. Geronimo. Homeland. This area is off limits. Just a poor soldier from a poor family. What business does you have with me? Hi. Bye. All right. Well, nope. Well, who else is there to talk to? Oh, literally over here. If you're looking for your mongrel, like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look, or do you fancy someone specific? I'm looking for mongrel with, yeah, she had raven black hair. Oh, someone's got unusual taste. Afraid I can't help you, though. Well, won't rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the room. Do you think I just tell you because you asked nicely? Did we mess up? I'm pretty sure the quest said she had dark hair. I was sort of paying attention. I mean, I know I read all the words, and they kind of registered. Kinda. I mean, any progress? Yeah, sort of. So, a mongrel was born of an Elizan nobleman and a Hyruan maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we only need to remain vigilant. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel onto the open. Mayhap we discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries of her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Lara. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. Probably not. Jumpy. Ah, I see a destination. We're going to be attacked. No sign to Tataru. Oh, over there. She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either? Oh, she's out of breath. Ah, I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. Wait, down there. Isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, Lara. After them. Okay. Just jump in and be like, stop! She's with us.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Oh, is she the mongrel? Oh, dark hair.
Hilda!
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand.
Hilda.
And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Well, we think you're the mongrel, and we need your help. They didn't care so much about my story about the weathered cane. For once it would seem fates are smiling upon us. Had those ruffians forced our hand, I dare not think would have ensued. I got my eye on you. Whatever you just say it. For Easter, let us go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Night, say? Okay. Oh, and not everyone has to walk. Oh my gosh, you could have all just gone at the same time. Alright, this way. If you're nervous, I could try parlaying them on our behalf. Perhaps they'd be interested in our techniques for working Lauren logs, or maybe the tale of the cursed gladius. Oh, I know, the legendary skillet. Everyone loves that one. I think it best if you take lead this time. I got my eye on you. Oh, okay. Right, this is probably the last bit we do before we go for the night.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Yep.
Eh? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Wow! Seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
I like her jacket. No! Isn't that the bartender?
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy. And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Such simple creatures, rats, certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here your toys could hurt someone.
Well, heal the barkeep. Defeat him. Alright, no. No. Why are you all attacking me? Oh my gosh.
Right there!
Take out like one person at a time, control the board. And always take out the ads. Meow. Why are you fighting? I don't know. Wait, this is...
Filthy rats!
We did it!
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough!
How did we not kill him?
Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavens Ward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
How was it? Never liked him, not since his day as an inquisitor. He took far too much pleasure in his work. Time is of the essence, however. We must move quickly before they discern our intent. I've not reckoned with the Temple Knights' involvement, not as enemies at any rate. First Sir Grinno and Sir Paulseren. Now this Shallerbutt character. I mean, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Are all the Knights of Havensward this bad? Bergamefi and everything they say. How the hell do you do that thing with the other thing? Oh, you didn't give that highborn scum half that highborn scum what for. That was a sight for sore eyes, it was. Alright, I say we're done because knowing this, it's forever. We're just going to leave this here. And then finish up on next week. It'll be fun. Promise. And then we have keys on Friday. And we'll know more about what the rating situation is after tomorrow. I'll let you know on Friday what's going on. Anyways, hope you all have a great weekend. I will see you later. Let's see who is all online. We can see we have enough people to send off for a raid. We could do Grandma or Salute. We'll do Grandma. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a great night, and we'll see you later. Bye night. Bye everyone. Have a great night. Enjoy. Where's end stream? Oh my goodness. Good night, everyone.